Hey guys,
Hey.
here we are. So yeah, long time no see. Keeping things short and sweet. We got a new format going on here. We used to use Movie Pass. Movie Pass is about to see the end of its days, it seems. So we are not obviously going to the movies as much as we are. I will still be going every once in a while. Maybe you'll get like 2 or 3 a month. For me, I'm going to do personal reviews off my phone, but when it comes to the fans review, we've been on Facebook a lot. We're going to make a group, and we're going to be taking recommendations from you guys. We're going to, whether it's a poll, whether it's straight up, what should we watch? As long as it's a movie one of us or both of us haven't seen.
Which you won't necessarily know. So
which you would know. So
suggest
anything you want, and we're going to go with that. Sadly, we didn't have internet, so we couldn't actually pick a movie. All of our suggestions weren't available to us because we didn't have internet.
Yeah.
So we just kind of
we had to pick something that one of us actually owned.
Yeah. So we happened to be at his place, so I was like, all right, let's look through. This is my first time seeing this. He has not seen it, but we are going to review 2015's, right? 2015's Ex Machina. Ex Machina stars Alicia Vikander,
Domhnall Gleeson.
Jeez, I can never pronounce his name. Poor man. And Oscar Isaac. And why don't you explain the film?
Okay,
go ahead.
So I had seen this prior. Cody had not.
This is my first time seeing it. Yeah.
So it is Domhnall Gleeson plays Caleb, who wins a contest to go spend a week at Nathan's house.
Yeah.
Go spend a week with Nathan, who is the founder of Blue Book, which is basically Google.
New Google.
It's Google in this world. It is the primary search engine. And so Caleb is an employee at Blue Book, and he wins a trip to go basically hang out with the founder of this company for a week. And when he gets there, he discovers that basically his prize is that he gets to participate in the Turing test. And the Turing test is...
This is a real test, right?
Yeah,
This is a real thing.
The Turing test is a human interacts with artificial intelligence.
A computer. Yeah.
And if the human does not realize that it is interacting with the computer, then the computer passes the Turing test.
Mm-hmm. It fools the human.
Yes.
So he is given an opportunity to interact with, what Nathan hopes to be the AI. The AI.
Yes.
Like the AI. Like the next up and coming thing.
And this is supposedly like present day.
Yeah, I got it as like a near future type of thing.
Yeah.
And the AI is played by Alicia Vikander. She's in like a physical form, and as the test goes on, shenanigans. What is really going on? What is the point of the test? It's really in depth. I mean, wow! I'm still kind of trying to take it all in here. This is. I'm gonna say this. I remember after I saw the movie 300, I used the term "I orgasm." I used that term. I used. That's what it was. That movie is visually. Nothing compares to 300 in my opinion. You can say whatever else about that movie, the acting, whatever.
Yeah.
Visually, I will say that this is the same thing with your mind. The funny thing is though, this won visual effects at the Oscars and 300 didn't. Yeah, which is crazy, but this movie, oh my gosh, this movie knows exactly what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, I can't even I'm trying to comprehend this thing. It's just, the film is so self-aware. It knows, hey, if we, at this point in the movie you're thinking this, so we're gonna bring it up and we're gonna talk about it. This is some of the most stimulating dialogue and conversations I think I've ever seen in a film, ever. Every word, I was hanging on it. Every time they brought up a new piece of a conversation about either the AI, Ava, or each other, it was just like, whoa, like this is deep. This movie is extremely deep, but it's comprehensible, and it's not going to go over people's heads.
Yes.
There are other movies that it's simpler, and they don't explain it as well. No, this movie, it's straight up. It's two people having conversation. That's this whole movie. It's two people having conversation in different ways, in different shapes, but you just...
There's not a lot of action, but the conversation, man, is... Yeah.
Okay,
this is... I tweeted this like a couple weeks ago because I just watched season 2 of Westworld, and I was like, if you watch Westworld, just like stop, or just don't bother in the first place. You're wasting your time. Watch Ex Machina instead, because it's, first of all, it's 90 minutes instead of like 20 plus hours at this point.
Yeah.
It's a short movie. It is way more comprehensible. Like, Westworld is like, what the F is happening?
So I have not seen Westworld.
It basically covers the same material. It is about the same thing, whether robots, artificial intelligence has consciousness.
Yeah.
Whether they can almost become human.
Yeah. Or
the differences between, and this is, you can follow it. You follow what's happening. You are fully in depth with. And you just get so much more out of it. You get so much more out of it.
I will straight up ask you this. Is this movie the reason you do not like the show?
I don't... no, I still don't think I would care for the show regardless. But I just think having seen this movie doesn't help, because I think this movie does literally everything better than that show does.
It's
like the most exquisitely written movie I've ever seen. Here's what, if you like Black Mirror, I
need to watch Black Mirror.
You'll love this. It's basically an episode of Black Mirror. If you like Blade Runner,
oh yeah, that's for sure. The Blade Runner. I don't know if this movie would exist.
If you like Westworld, watch this, because this is way better. It is like Westworld, but so much better. so much better. The 3 performances are extraordinary. It's like the 3 young, up and coming, not up and coming anymore, but at the time.
At the time, I didn't know who any of these 3 people were.
Yeah, at the time,
2015.
like 2 years ago, these were 3 up and coming, and they're all brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean, Alicia Vikander won the Oscar the same year for The Danish Girl, but this movie helped.
Yeah.
Because she's extraordinary, and I mean, this whole movie is extraordinary. I feel like it's hard to talk about the plot details, just because you never know where the movie's going.
Yeah, and I will say that when I mean the writing is so self-aware, I will compare it to what Wind River did at one point. There's one point in that movie in Wind River where the screenwriter knows exactly what you're thinking and shows the cards, and puts the cards on the table. This whole movie is like that. Slowly, the screenwriter's almost looking you in the face and goes, "I know what you're thinking," and shows you what you're thinking. 25 minutes later, oh, you're thinking about this? Here's my card. And the whole movie plays out like that. He's just slowly showing his hand, and by the time all the cards are on the table, you're like, now what? Like, where are we going next?
Yeah.
And that's the point where things start to go, whew, bonkers crazy.
Yeah. The fact that this was a directorial debut,
that's nuts.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Alex Garland wrote and directed this.
He also did Annihilation.
He did Annihilation, which came out earlier this year, and he also wrote, I believe, he definitely wrote 28 Days Later, and I think he might have written Sunshine as well. I don't have it in front of me.
That's great movies right there. I know you haven't seen Sunshine. Sunshine is great.
So,
I really like that movie.
If you like sci-fi, if you Yeah, if you like sci-fi, if you like Westworld, like
It's
you
a
need
very,
to see
it's
Ex
very,
Machina.
I would consider this a drama, but there is some horror, subtleties to it. There's some psychological horror to it. It's kind of funny, it's Nathan's character is kind of like a tool.
Conduit.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's cut to the chase.
Yeah.
This, when I saw it the year it came out, I think I saw it on Amazon Prime. It's currently on Netflix now.
Yeah.
So
If you want to watch this right now, you can pull it up on your Netflix.
This
and
was
watch
my
it tonight.
second favorite movie of 2015, and
Wow.
I give it a 9.3. Yeah, this movie
9.3.
is brilliant.
Wow. It didn't have that emotional gut punch. I wanted one more little boom right to the chest. I know I give that a couple
See,
times.
I think this has one of as an all-time great ending.
Oh, the ending's really good. I thought at first I was like, oh, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, no, that works. That works. And I'm gonna go. I think I have an 8. I'm gonna go 8.6. An 8.6. I really like this. As good as Annihilation was, I think it's better than Annihilation.
Oh, hell yeah. And I loved Annihilation.
But yeah, honestly, this is on Netflix. You can watch this right now if you wanted to.
Okay.
And that's another point of us doing this. We can, instead of you paying money and going out, you can literally sit down on your couch right now
and watch it.
And watch these movies.
Yeah. So that's an 8.9 from us. Yes, but we'll continue taking suggestions from you guys on Facebook or on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, if you put in
you
the
want to do
comments.
it. One suggestion that we have is that you suggest movies that are currently available on a streaming service, a la Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, HBO, Showtime.
We'll find a way to watch it.
Yeah, we just don't want to have to go and pay to see these movies. So if you suggest something that is readily, easily available for us to watch,
it makes it easier for
based
us.
on something that we already subscribe to, it just makes it much easier for us. And suggest documentaries, animated films, foreign language, anything.
We'll do anything. If you guys know anything about us, we will watch anything. Yeah. And that's how I've always been.
Yeah.
So check us out. We're gonna make a Facebook group any day now, and we're gonna put polls for votes for movies we're gonna watch. You can open discussion, whatever you want. We're here for you guys.
All right.
I hope you like the new format. Check us out in the future. Hopefully, we're gonna get 1 or 2 of these up every week. So see you guys. Have a good one.